All right, everybody, welcome back to the Classic Tetris World Championships. We're continuing through the gold bracket over here, and it's already been a record year and just absolute madness.
Yeah, round zero is over, and now it is time for the actual bracket showdown. We've already seen some crazy stuff. We actually got to see Super Kill Screen for a few frames in that last round zero match. It was a little bit of a mullen, but it's just a taste of what's to come. Welcome to the era of the Super Kill Screen.
All right, well, we're going to start watching the evolution right now. We're ready to start here in round number one. Let's go, and let's get ready to count down.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Tetris! All right, so again, you know, some of the strongest players that we have in the business over here. You see Fractal and Pixel Andy on the right side here of Classic Tetris 1 stream. But of course, Sharky with the upset over top 8 finisher Hydrant from last year with the Daz. And of course, Armstrong playing as well on the bottom left.
And yes, Fractal being our runner-up from last year, definitely a contender. I mean, getting one of our trophies from last year, you know, the silver trophy, nothing to sneeze at. Armstrong having a great performance in the sort of emergency qualifier this morning against Pixel Andy, who had a great run for the qualifiers in the first set.
Yeah, and you know, it's funny too, because I mean, like, obviously Fractal really made an impression last year. You know, we had talked to some of the fans here in the audience, and they said like they're all rooting for Fractal, and so yeah, he's definitely picked up a strong fan base over here.
Yeah, definitely one of the favorites to possibly take it all, but Sharky also a fan favorite, keeping the hope of Das alive here in 2023.
Well, he's got a lot of work cut out for him, because he is going up against, you know, Fractal, who did finish second last place. Of course, first place finisher Eric just squeezed into the gold
barely
bracket.
48th seed Eric. That's going to be another match to watch.
We're already getting the
Random
audience participation here.
Okay, Tetris for Armstrong in the lead against Andy. Armstrong, I don't remember the exact count of maxes, but there are quite a lot of them this morning.
Yeah, and one of the cool things about it is you can see this year, brand new interface that we have over here. A lot more information. You can actually see how many Tetrises each player is behind to the exact calculation. You can see it flashing between the score deficit and the Tetris deficit as well. So adding a lot more here for the audience at home, a lot more information for you guys. Shout outs to the CTWC team for continuing to innovate and bring us more information on the screen.
Yeah, and with this new interface, you know, we could contribute in real time and you know, get feedback and improve every year. So with this new rule set, you know, and being able to have new things in the interface, you know, thanks to Yobi and sort of like the successor to the old Tray Vision, we get to continue this, and it'll just get better year after year. Let's go.
Of course, again, we've talked about how strong Fractal and Pixel Andy are. You can see right there, seeded number 3 and seeded number 6. Pixel Andy, of course, him and his brother Dog, they have finished first and second many years during the pandemic, during online period of time. And Pixel Andy, interestingly enough, you can see right now using rolling, he is one of the players who has literally gone from Daz to hyper tapping to rolling.
That's right, the full evolution right there in Pixel Andy. And this year, instead of tying Dog for qualifiers, you know, in terms of number of max out, Andy coming out ahead in this time. And Andy actually playing on level 19 for his qualifying run, and Dog playing on 18.
And of course, Sharky over there, one of the, probably the only player right now left using Daz in this bracket.
I was going to look at the bracket. I think there might have been one other one.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but definitely upsetting a roller with Das is no small feat, and Sharky just really putting an exclamation on that achievement.
Yeah, it's been playing on fire this whole weekend. He even tied the number of max outs for qualifying round for the Daz players at 4 max outs total. So Sharky has been playing extremely well this weekend, and you know, secret. He even said that he hasn't been practicing all that much, but you know, it's like one of those things. Sometimes when you step away
when you gotta
from
bring
a little
it,
bit,
you bring it, and
it just clicks. It just
Yeah.
comes together sometimes. And you can see right now he's doing great. He's at 66% Tetris rate. Of course, that's still on pace for max out.
yeah, scores are neck and neck. You know, Fractal also a roller, so Sharky, you know, once again having to prove DAS's worth here in 2023 and get it done.
Yeah, so if people are wondering, if they're new to watching this CTWC stream, you see that TRT number under the level. That is their Tetris rate. That is how many lines have been used for Tetrises. And keeping it around above 60% is important for getting a max out. But these days, I mean,
Right.
people are getting way past
With
max
the rolling
out,
meta,
so, yeah.
right, you're going to be scoring in post, and players have to, you know, plan to pace themselves, take as much risk as they can safely do prior to the first kill screen, and then gauge their aggression for the next phase until the super kill screen at level 39.
Right. And
We haven't seen it yet, but we will.
And that's the beautiful thing about the super kill screen. Before rolling, you know, the Tetris rate was super important. You had to make sure you were as efficient as possible
That's right.
to get as high of a score as possible. With rolling and being able to survive, you know, basically infinitely, it was more about survival than the efficiency. And this brings it back more
Right.
to what we have experienced
You have to play
in the
aggressively
past.
and you have to be efficient. Okay, so we have some transition action on the bottom. Level 19, both players. 566,000 for Armstrong, 578 for Pixel Andy. We are neck and neck.
Uh-oh, a little bit of a misdrop right there for Sharky. Tried to set up the maintaining the DAS for the next piece a little too quickly.
Yeah, we're really close up top too, so neck and neck scores there. Everybody is neck and neck here in this first round.
Look at these scores. They're all right there. Nobody has a significant lead over anyone right now. And boom, Tetris for Armstrong. And Armstrong trying to set up for another Tetris. Perfect back-to-back pieces
Boom.
for the burn and another Tetris.
Andy now set up, waiting for that long bar.
Now look at these Tetris rates right now. 66%, 77%, 66%, 69%. This is a ridiculous start for this group right here.
Slight misdrop for Armstrong. Might have to burn off some lines to get that clear again.
Yeah, same for Sharky right now, having to do a little bit of cleanup over here.
Fractal pulling ahead just a little bit, just a Tetris ahead, but Sharky almost clear.
Yeah, Fractals needs another, oh, there it is, another L piece, and got it. Perfect timing for the boom Tetris for Fractal. And you can see Fractal at 825 already at only level 23.
Yeah, both players having a great score right now.
Uh-oh.
Fractal ahead. Oh, wow, that Spire is
Ooh.
dangerous. One
Yeah.
miss roll there, and that could be lethal.
Yeah, but you see how calmly they were just able to navigate that. But he has this, look at this 34 line piece drought. There it is. Finally, the long bar showing up and Fractal clearing out with a Tetris.
Now on the bottom, right side too, Andy pulling ahead. Now 4 Tetrises ahead, pulling ahead of Armstrong.
Yeah, Armstrong had to do a lot of cleaning there, unfortunately, so that is going to hurt the Tetris rate. But even still at 56%, that's an amazing Tetris rate. But at the standards of these days, it's even 56, 57 might not be enough to defeat your opponents.
Yeah, up top though, Sharky, time running out. Fractal pulling ahead by over 100,000 points. Sharky's ceiling, you know, being a DAS player, can't
Yeah.
score after level 29. And oh
So
man, Sharky's going to top out 854.
Yeah,
and
he just
Fractal
ran
takes
into
first round.
he just ran into the 30 line piece drought that Sharky just had.
yeah.
So yeah. So unfortunately, and again, this is the weakness obviously of Daz, is that, you know, once you get to level 29, it's almost impossible to survive at that point.
Yeah, Andy's about to max. Boom, Tetris for Andy, max out, level 28. Armstrong has a lot of catching up to do. 4 Tetrises behind.
Of course, Sharky and Fractal gonna wait until that match gets resolved before they start theirs. And look at this Armstrong. Oh no, some
Armstrong
misdrops here.
is
Yeah,
not going to be able to survive that, so Andy's going to take the first round down at the bottom.
3,
2,
2,
1,
1,
Tetris!
Tetris! You can see right here, just both players getting the same pieces here to ensure equal play here.
Yep. Equal droughts for everyone.
Drought for you, and
Boom,
a drought for you.
Oh man, yeah. During quals, or not quals, but some of the matches earlier, yeah, droughts were definitely a factor. So
I had an unfortunate little hang that Sharky got stuck with, and they did not give him the pieces to clear it out at first. So, but okay, nicely done, and actually has a clear play field now. Has to create another little hang. Beautiful last second spin right there, and a boom Tetris for Sharky.
boom, Tetris for Fractal.
Fractal
Sounds
right
like-
now playing very aggressive here. Not going to be able to get the Tetris from that eyepiece there. He's going to have to do some burning right here. Don't want to take a risk this early at this point.
Yeah, very aggressive play by Fractal, just stacking up high, trying to get Tetrises with every possibility.
And you know, this is one of the things. Fractal, if he knows that he's going up against a Daz player, he can kind of play for survival, right?
Right.
So he doesn't have to be as aggressive because he knows level 29 he can survive, and it's more difficult for the Daz players.
That would be an effective strategy.
So I don't think Fractal has to play as aggressive. But that's, I mean, tell that to Hydrant, unfortunately, right? So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, anything can happen. Pixel Andy up to a slight lead. Couple of Tetrises ahead of Armstrong. Armstrong with a great board, though. Ready for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
Oh, nice. And Andy, okay, perfectly set up that overhang right there. Always thinking one piece ahead like that. And not going to be able to get a Tetris off of that long bar. Just going to throw it down to the side, and now there it is. Boom, Tetris for Pixel Andy.
Yeah, both players just raining Tetrises on the bottom there. Game being fairly generous with the long bars. Better than what I saw in quals earlier today. I mean, I think the game station had it out for Jeff. I saw so many droughts. It was like a constant shower of droughts, if that's a thing.
It's the opposite of shower of drought, I guess.
It's raining droughts. Okay, Fractal out to a lead now, almost 2 Tetris lead.
Yeah, just about a 2 Tetris lead. They are even in lines as well. So that's another important thing to kind of gauge. Sometimes if you see one player ahead in points, check to see what their line count is, because one might just be playing faster than the other. But
Yeah.
since you see right now both Fractal and Sharky not pressing down on any of the pieces, they're about going to be tied in terms of speed. In fact, at this point, Sharky is actually far ahead. Fractal with a little bit of an unfortunate screen here. That's only
Yeah,
going to be
this
a
is
double.
Sharky's chance to catch up here. Fractal gonna have to do a lot of burns, and Sharky's board clean. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we are neck and neck.
Andy with an 80% Tetris rate and Armstrong with a 75% Tetris rate. Again, efficiency here from both players, and gonna have to put a little hole over there on row number 1, as you can see on Armstrong's side over there. But let's see if Armstrong decides to clear out and then just start going for a row 1 Tetris at this point.
Fractal being super aggressive right now, building up high,
Ooh.
trying to get that center dirty well. Boom, Tetris for Fractal. It pays off, and he set up for another one. Will he continue to play up high and dirty? And he will. Boom, Tetris for Fractal.
Yeah, now might be the time to start cleaning. Yep, there we go. But this is important for Sharky over here. You can see Sharky in the lead, but only by just over 1 Tetris right now.
Yeah, Fractal just playing super aggressive was able to make a couple of Tetrises even with that mess on the bottom. So a testament to versatility there, just building a Tetris well on top of the mess.
Another
And
dirty
wow,
Tetris. Look at that.
Fractal is clean.
Oh no, he got an SP spam
Got
right
bursted
there.
there.
Oh my god,
Look at that tower of S's.
dude. Looks like the ending of a Super Mario World, right? Level right there. Got to jump off that thing to get the flagpole
Yeah,
at
that-
this point.
Tower of S's flipping the bird there, just sticking, Boom, Tetris for Fractal.
Oh no, not an OP spam. No, that's not what we need right now.
Okay, Sharky hitting transition now. 540K, great score.
Yeah, Fractal has been having trouble cleaning through this. He's finally got, there's a boom Tetris there, but it's crazy with as difficult as some of the pieces have been, Fractal has been staying so strong and still getting those dirty Tetrises. And now he's transitioned as well. And so has Pixel Andy. So Armstrong, the only one who hasn't transitioned yet, but is going to transition
With
just
this next
about
one,
now.
boom, Tetris for Armstrong into transition. We are neck and neck on the bottom still. Very even match between Armstrong and Pixel Andy.
Yeah, Pixel Andy with a beautifully clean board right now. And there we go. Uses a triple right there for a little bit
Sharky
of
in
burn.
trouble trying to get this dig going. It takes the
you're right.
precision moves here. Sharky getting it done.
Oh,
Getting
can
it,
he get it?
barely
Oh.
getting it to the right.
Did he get nice?
Nice.
Dude, look at that clean. Oh my goodness.
Amazing dash dig by Sharky.
And you know what? He's oh,
Fractal screen looking.
look at
Sharky
that.
with a let's go.
Back to a neutral board over here. Almost a neutral board.
And
He had
even-
it for a second.
Despite the dig, still ahead of Fractal in
Wow.
score.
Like I said, Sharky
no-
has been playing out of his mind this
Yeah, all
weekend.
day.
And there he is. Neutral board, set it for a Tetris, and boom! Tetris for Sharky, and a fist pump from Sharky
Okay,
as well.
Armstrong topping out at 6:05. Andy is good, taking the second round there.
And look at that. We saw that sequence where Fractal had to do a lot of cleaning, and this is the result, even with that dig from Sharky. Sharky still ahead.
Head by about Tetris. So Fractal has some more lines to give and is also a roller. So we'll see how this plays out because even if Sharky plays to the maximum, what happens after kill screen is still a factor, and Fractal can catch up.
Yeah, but you can hear that. I mean, I mentioned like Fractal has become like thanks to last year, become one of the fan favorites here. But you hear how many people rooting for Sharky here from the, for the Daz, and also obviously
Wow.
being very involved in the Tetris scene here, commentator as well.
And yeah, Sharky just pulling off that adjustment there to keep the board clean and score a Tetris is doing the best you can with Das. This is a clinic for how to play.
And his lead has only gotten oh no, never mind actually. Okay, just now Fractal catching up.
Yeah, Fractal has been catching up.
Actually, he might even be slightly ahead because
Right, the
he's
line
behind
count.
by 10 lines. So
Has more time and is a roller. So Sharky really having the deck stacked against Das, but playing the best you can in that situation. You'd love to see that tenacity.
yep, and now Fractal just ahead by a little bit here. There's the long bar, gets it over there.
Yeah, Sharky just has 5 more lines left before kill screen. Gets the Tetris, and that's going to be a kill screen. 962, and already Fractal having the lead.
Yeah, I mean, originally you can see why level 29 was called the kill screen back,
Yeah,
when it
it's-
was only
For
Daz.
Das player, it's still a kill screen.
Yeah, literally at a specific height, once the pieces get high enough, there is literally no way using Daz to get the piece over far enough.
3, 2, 1, Tetris. So now Sharky fighting for his tournament life, doing the best you can with Das, but we used to say, what can you do against a roller? And it's still kind of true, but Sharky
Yeah,
having
but-
beaten a Das, or as a Das player, having beaten a roller, is still a contender against the power of Fractal, a runner-up from our last CTWC last year.
I mean, again, though, it's just the effort that Sharky is putting in has been phenomenal. It's hard not to cheer for him as the underdog here.
Armstrong also fighting for his tournament life. But in that situation, at least roller versus roller, if it comes to it, if you can max and you can get the kill screen, you can at least survive.
All right, boom,
Sharky
Tetris.
in trouble. Gets the Tetris, but the playfield's going to need some help.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, no. And that's not going to be fixable. That's going to be an early top out.
And there it
Fractal
is.
winning the match.
And of course, it is single elimination here at CTWC. So Sharky is
hug.
out of the tournament, but everybody here, please, round of applause for Sharky. Amazing Daz play, proving Daz
Amazing.
is not dead.
Yeah. An amazing performance by Sharky, and we will be seeing Sharky later on commentary, so
For sure.
for the fans. Everybody wins. All right, so Armstrong now behind by a couple of Tetrises, gets another one.
Yeah, but Andy having to do a little bit of a dig here. Kind of some unfortunate pieces over here.
And boom,
He's gonna
Tetris for
try-
Armstrong.
Nope, doesn't go for a dirty Tetris. Instead, just goes for a triple. That is Pixel Andy.
But yeah, evening up the score. We're neck and neck now. 45 lines in.
All right, there we go. Pixel Andy finally getting a clean screen over here. And there we go. Boom. Simul Tetris for both players right now. Okay, long bar coming just in time, but that'll clear out row number 4. Armstrong not going to go for any dirty Tetrises right now. Cleans it out.
Gets it clean, and wow, the score is like 380 points
Oh, man.
apart. It's a really close game here. These two are really evenly matched here in the early goings. And both are set up. Boom, Tetris for Andy, and boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
Yeah, toughest thing about this, obviously, playing classic Tetris like this, a lot of it, it's, you know, it's the corny line. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, and that's what it is. You have to be consistent for so long here. Any little mistake can cost an entire game almost instantaneously.
Right, and
Oof.
you know, now with having to play, you know, gauge your aggression for the length of the entire match, you know, sometimes you might have players who might want to play aggressive early on and, you know, guarantee that they'll be in a good position when those super kill screens coming. It really depends on the player that you're playing against and how you want to handle that situation.
Man, Andy is playing very aggressive right now, but it is working
Yeah.
out. 2 Tetrises there for Andy. Has another one set up, and boom, Tetris for Armstrong and Pixel Andy.
Yeah, definitely early on, just very close game here.
Oh, no, needs a, oh, actually.
Yep,
Gonna
set
set
up
up, yeah, a
the
dirty
dirty
Tetris here.
column 3.
But it's
there it
gonna
is.
pay off, there it is. And gonna just go for the double there and start cleaning out, it looks like.
Yep.
Perfect, got the J piece that he needed.
Needing some L's and J's, but gets it filled by the long bar.
Oh, nice
And it
micro adjustment right there from
Wow, going for the T-spin there.
Armstrong, yeah.
Yep.
T-spin works, but doesn't give you any extra points in this game. Style points, maybe, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the moveset. If you have versatility and can do more moves, then that's, you know, more possibilities and more ways to keep your playfield clean.
Yep.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, but unfortunately right now, oh no. Oh, actually, that was able to slide that in there.
Andy
But
pulling
again-
slightly ahead, and now Armstrong having some holds in the field. Gonna have to burn that off from the top. Will
Yep.
allow Andy to extend the lead.
But still managing to get that Tetris, so that's good. And you can just see right there in row number 3, trying to get down to row number 3 is Armstrong so we can start building some Tetrises again. There we go. Gets it exposed and filled out right there.
Yep. Andy having some really interesting adjustments, just on the fly, creating new spaces and slick
Yeah.
solves.
A lot of burns right here for Armstrong. You can see 52% Tetris rate. But as you can also see right there from Andy right now, 63% Tetris rate.
A couple of lines to the first transition speed change here, and Andy hitting level 19 now. We'll see if that changes the complexion of the match, as the early goings were very neck and neck, but that can change now as the speed increases. Armstrong with a nice adjustment there.
Nice split burn right there from Armstrong. Has himself set up a Tetris again.
Yep.
Now where's that long bar? Of course, this is where the drought starts.
Boom Tetris for Andy, and there, boom Tetris for Armstrong. Andy opening up a 3 Tetris lead now.
Very even match in terms of speed here. You see they're both at basically 150 lines right now. Tetris set up now for Armstrong. Boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
Andy set up. Boom, Tetris for Andy.
And boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
Almost up to the biggest lead of the game. Was nearly 100,000, but Armstrong is keeping up here after transition.
Yeah, but unfortunately still a little over 2 Tetrises behind in terms of score. So there's going to either have to be efficiency or hope that Pixel Andy at some point in time actually just tops out, making a mistake. But the way Pixel Andy's been playing so far right now, he's been pretty flawless. Like you said, a lot of creative burns and a lot of smart ways to get himself out of some dodgy situations.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun solves that Andy's done this entire match, and I think if you're having fun during a match and doing something creative, and increasing your moveset at the same time, that can be an advantage. Definitely seeing a lot of that there from Andy.
See, every Tetris player knows how it feels to put one of those clever overhangs and then tuck in there, or a smart burn. You just feel so good,
Yeah, a lot of them require a high level of execution, so it doesn't come for free. You got to earn it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Nice. Again, you see Andy there with some clever burns. Gets a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Andy. Tetris ready
back
for
to back for Andy and Armstrong, right? Fighting for his tournament life now.
Boom, Tetris for Armstrong. Armstrong still keeping up just a little bit here.
Both players set up. Tetris for Andy.
Boom, Tetris for Armstrong.
A couple of Tetrises away from a max out here for Andy.
Oh, some great piece sequence right there for Armstrong, especially with the intelligent decision that he had to shift over and set up for the next piece.
So yeah, first kill screen is coming. Let's see if the players get their fields into position to be able to survive, line out, or maintain their aggression.
Yeah, Armstrong with a beautiful board right now.
Yeah.
Andy couldn't quite get that Tetris over there. And now set himself up for triples.
Andy has hit kill screen and it's about to max out. And Andy with the max out.
Nice.
Bangs down a Tetris.
Yeah, even at kill
Almost a
screen
100,000 point lead now for Andy. And Armstrong has hit kill screen as well.
Oh no,
Armstrong
missed the rotation. Missed the rotation.
And that's going to spiral out of control. And Andy's going to take the match. But a great showing by Armstrong with that great qualifier round earlier this morning.
Yeah, but you can see how it works there. Even in round one, being pushed to play some kill screen games right there. And, Andy even being aggressive, getting a Tetris in that kill screen as well.
Yeah, but Andy scoring that sweep and advancing now. Maybe we'll eventually encounter Dog along the way in the bracket.
I hope you guys at home are enjoying the Classic Tetris action here. Of course, every year it gets just more and more insane. Yeah. I know I say that every time I have the opportunity, but it is absolute madness what these players have been able to accomplish in NES Tetris in 2023.
Yeah, and we don't have changes to the rule set often, but when they happen, we experience big growth. And I think the last time was the same piece sets in 2016.
Hello everyone, I'm your favorite water host Sharky. Want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the match, then be sure to leave a like. Comment down what was your favorite part. And if you want to stay up to date on all things CTWC 2023 and beyond, then be sure to subscribe with notifications so you never miss out on another thing. Now I'm going to keep things really short and sweet, but I want to talk about one of our players that participated in today's matchup. And that player is Pixel Andy, otherwise just known as Andy. Now, the reason why I want to highlight Andy is not necessarily because of something that he did in this particular matchup, but it's something that he did almost a full month later, or a couple of days ago as of the time of me recording this. And what that something was that he got the lines and level world record. Now, he did this on stream, and he has the video that is linked to his channel, or linked on his channel. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a little bit of a link in the description so you can see the run for yourself. But truly was a phenomenal game from Andy. And I mean, being able to get as far as he did, I won't spoil how far, you're just going to have to watch and see. Being able to do that now allows him to join the exclusive club of players that have reached colors on the NTSC version of Tetris and players that have video proof of it. With that being said, like I said, I was going to keep this real short and sweet. We do have another word from one of our sponsors. So if you don't mind, I'm going to play our little sponsor read, and I'll see you in the next video.
CTWC 2023 is sponsored by Hyperkin. Hyperkin has supported CTWC since the beginning. Over the past year, they have helped Tetris communities around the world by sending them NES consoles and controllers. Hyperkin leads the way in retro and modern entertainment industry with unique, fun, and innovative items, including the Retron console. Be sure to check them out at hyperkin.com. Let's game!